Hello, everyone. I just wanted to take a moment to ask you a question. If your agency makes it mandatory that you take the COVID-19 shot, will you stay with your agency or will you leave your agency? The reason I ask this is because this question is floating around Florida pretty heavy right now, Florida corrections and Nevada corrections. So I'm not 100% sure that agencies will make it mandatory, but there sure is a lot of talk about it. And I'm seeing a lot of officers saying they'll hit the road if they make the COVID-19 shot mandatory for correctional officers in prisons and detention deputies in jails. What are your thoughts on that? Now, my thoughts are, what are the folks that are maybe a year away, 2 years away, 3 years away from full retirement? And now you're told you have to take the COVID-19 mandatory by your agency. Do you take the shot and finish those 2-3 years and get your full retirement? Or do you hang it up and take what you got now and cash out and take your money? I mean, it's a tough question, and a lot of officers are saying they're going to hit the road. Now, I guess if you were under 10 years in service and you were totally against taking the COVID shot, then I guess it wouldn't hurt you that bad if you left and went on to some other career. But my opinion, if the agencies make it mandatory to take the COVID-19 shot, they're going to lose a lot of people, I believe, from what I'm hearing from Nevada correctional officers and Florida correctional officers. I've seen their comments on some of the posts that they will hit the road. Now, if you're already in a position to retire and you're just hanging out to make your pension bigger, no big deal. You can just go ahead and retire and take your pension and go home. It's a tough question. Now, the reason they may make the shot mandatory in some agencies is because we're first responders, and the first responders are one of the first that are supposed to get the shot. You know, there's the elderly, and there's some other categories that are going to be given the shot first, and then first responders falls in that first line of COVID shots. So I won't beat this to death, but let me know if you've heard, is your agency going to make it mandatory? If they make the COVID shot mandatory, are you going to take it or leave your agency and find something else to do? It's a tough decision, and it's a question that's floating around pretty heavy right now since we're so close to the shots. I understand that Nevada Corrections is very close, may even be offering the shots next week in Nevada. Let me know your opinion on this. Taking the COVID-19 shot, yes or no, if your agency makes it mandatory. Thanks for watching. Gary York, True Prison Stories.